What's up everyone, it's Liz. Today I'm going to quickly walk you through how to create forms in Monday.com. This won't take long, it's really simple, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to be adding forms in Monday.com, and I'm going to show you how to do this. What you're going to do is you're going to click on this plus sign right here, and you're going to scroll down and click New Form. You're going to get this, which is a blank form, and we're going to build it from scratch. So what you're going to do next is you're going to click Edit Form. Now it's going to open into this next screen where you could begin to build your form. The first thing you could do is you can upload your logo if you'd like, so you would just click on that and upload your logo. Then the next thing you could do is you can name your form. So if I double click here, we can name our form. So we could just call this the info form. You can add a description here if you'd like as well. And then down here we have our questions. I'm going to go down here to the bottom and I'm going to click add new questions so that you can see all the different options that you have. So we have a bunch of different options. I'll just go over a few of them. We have the short text, long text, number, people, phone number, email, all of that. So you could really just scroll down and look at all of these different options. So when I want to create a question, I have to think about what my answer is going to be. If I want to ask for their phone number, then I'm going to select phone. If I want to ask for their name, I'm going to select short text. Long text would be more so if you want somebody to explain a situation where they're going to need more space to express or to give their answer. So I went ahead and I created the form based on the types of questions that I can ask in my info form. So I have my full name, I have email, phone number, how can we help you? So this is a multi-select question, which simply means they can actually select multiple options. If I scroll down a little more, you can ask the question, how did you hear about us? And again, this can be a multi-select question where somebody can have more than one answer. Now, we're going to create a little bit more detail with some of these questions. So from here, I can actually create a condition. And a condition is saying if the answer is one of the answers that you have above, then do this. So if somebody answers that they heard from me from a friend, then I want them to tell me what their friend's name is. If somebody selected the option that says other, then I want them to explain. And you can get as detailed with this as you'd like, but conditions are really good because you can get a little bit more granular if you like with your questions. The other thing I want to point out is that you have the option to make a question required or you can leave it as is. So you don't actually have to require every question to be answered. So it's good to think about that. And then if you have conditions and maybe you don't want to include it anymore, you can select this box to no longer include it. And you can also hide a question. So perhaps you don't want to use it for a short period of time, but you don't want to delete it. So you're just going to hide the question. On the next tab, we have Customize. So Customize allows you to do a little bit more with this. So I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to click down here. Under the Customize section, I can have a redirect link. So if somebody completes this, then I could redirect them perhaps to my website or to another site or a particular web page, whatever it is that you want. You can customize your title, your content. So basically all of this that shows up over here, you can customize all of it. So below that, we have the builder settings. You can choose which one of these you want to use if you'd like to. On the right hand side, it gives you a short explanation of what they are. So it's good to go through all of this. On the right side here, you're going to notice that we can actually customize and change the background. So if I click on this, I can make it a specific color. I can make it a particular image, whatever it is that you want. Below this, I can decide if I want to change how I want the layout to be for the form. So you can go through this and see which one best suits you. Below that is the text. What color do you want your text to be? What font? And lastly, if you notice when I click this, it pushed everything to the right. So you could decide whatever it is that you like. Above this, we have the Publish tab, and you could just copy this link, or if you want, you could shorten it. And this is a link that you can include on your website. You can share it on social media. You can have some restrictions down here. You can restrict this to members only. You can also do a stop submission. So by a particular date, let's say you need some information by September 1st, your stop submission date would be that day. So you can do really whatever it is that you like with this. Now, once you begin to get responses, you're going to see your responses here in this tab. And on the last tab, we have automate, which is you can streamline your form process with automations. And I did another video on automating tasks and forms and everything in monday.com. So make sure you check that out. One more thing I want to mention is that you can see here we have a desktop preview, but we also have a mobile preview. So it's always good to look at this because you're going to see what people are going to see when they do it on their phone versus when they do it on a computer. So once I'm done, I hit publish. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the form live and we're going to fill it out together. So I'm going to fill in some information for the form. Now I completed the form and all of the information is there. Now you'll notice that because I had put my website link, it actually redirected them immediately after that to my website. So again, you can put really whatever link you want. Maybe you want to put it on your services page or whatever else that you want to show them. So I'm going to go back to the form and now we're going to see some results. You can see it's only one submission because I just did this as an example, but you can see the results right here. You can click on this to see all of your results right here with all of the answers if you'd like. And on our main table of the form, now we have this information here as an item. And basically the form is spitting out all of this information right here. So perhaps you're going to create some tasks based on the incoming information. Again, as I mentioned, I do have a video on how to automate these tasks, how to automate forms once you get them set up. This is how you create a form. This is how they work. So just go in here, create a form, add some fields, see how you like it. And if you have any questions, just comment on the comment section and I'd be happy to answer them for you. And that's it. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for more helpful tips and tricks. Until next time. Ciao!